What is up, everybody? In this video, we're going to be talking about the law of polarity. Now, this is a continuation of the 7 Hermetic principles that I'm doing. And the law of polarity is one of my favorite laws. This one states that everything has its dual side to it. Everything has its polar opposite. And if you look at it, look at temperature. Temperature, you have hot and cold. What is the difference between hot and cold? It's the same thing, but different degrees. Then there's night and day. There is hard and soft, And where I think this philosophy really shines in its practical use is with love and hate. We've all had the experience where you may start off initially like loving somebody, and then maybe something happens and then you're like, I hate you. Or then the opposite, someone that you hated, you're like, I love you. We may have been in a situation where that has happened in our lives. So what this is showing us is that we can consciously transmute hate to love. So something that I thought of that I want to add to this video is that thoughts are also subjected to this law of polarity, that you can be either thinking mainly positive thoughts or mainly negative thoughts. And according to the National Science Foundation, 80% of our thoughts are negative and 95% of them are repetitive. So let's keep that in mind and ask ourselves, where are we polarizing ourselves? We can do this, and we can look at a situation that may have been really negative and transmute that to find the positive in it, because duality exists in this world. Positive, negative, light, darkness, life, death, hard, soft. So this is where I use this in my life, is I take any situation that is negative or I perceive as negative, because based on this philosophy, you are going to experience negativity at times. Some people may be thinking in themselves that I'm doing all these great things, you know what I mean? I'm like just giving out good energy all the time. Why am I still experiencing negativity? Jim Rohn says the best is that it rains on us all. It rains on us all. But by applying the Hermetic philosophy, you can find the dual side of that negativity and find the positive in whatever situation you're in. And you can do so willfully. I remember before I came onto like a plant-based vegan lifestyle, I was living in I had quite a destructive lifestyle, smoking a lot, drinking a lot, eating really, really unhealthy foods, and I wasn't feeling the best, and I was going through a lot of challenges health wise. And it was that situation and looking at that and turning that around, using that as motivation to turn around, get into healthy living, get into moving my body, eating healthy, eating plant-based, getting into like yoga and mindfulness and all these different things, right? It was that shifted me, like by looking at that and viewing it as like, okay, this is an opportunity to grow, that allowed me to get to where I'm at now. So even negative situations in relationships can help you grow if you learn from it, if you transmute that and actually learn from that situation. So with that being said, peace, love, veganism. Like and subscribe.